Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Zetian was just released 2 days ago and I've been spamming her to test different builds. Most players seem to be leaning towards a utility build as they don't seem to be too impressed by her damage. But today, we're going to be testing a build that is focused on damage instead of utility. This build will still have 45% CDR so that her skills cooldown, especially her ult, will not be too long. But it's mainly focused on getting more magic power and making her skills do more damage.
Rule with strength and conviction. Blossom with grace and compassion.
Starting off, we're using a level 60 Mage Emblem to gain 5% CDR from its base stats. It also has high magic power and some magic penetration for increased damage. The Impure Rage talent helps a lot with early mana regen and extra poke damage.
Of my people. Witness the wrath of the Imperial Phoenix!
Our first item is Magic Boots to give us 10% CDR and more move speed. Zetian doesn't have any mobility skills, so the move speed is going to be important for quicker positioning and rotation. Our second item is Enchanted Talisman, which is necessary to maintain Zetian's high mana upkeep. It also gives 20% CDR, allowing us to reach 35% total CDR with just these two items.
Imperial Phoenix! Insolence! My will shall not be challenged. Divine will! Needed. Imperial Phoenix! Imperial Phoenix! The Phoenix Red!
You can see how quickly we drain our mana with just regular skill usage. This is why having a source of mana regen is very important for Zetian if you want to stay on the battlefield without constantly recalling to base. Zetian's bread and butter combo is skill 2 first and then skill 1. Skill 2 can reduce the magic defense of enemies hit by up to 20% and can also slow them. So it's best used first so that our skill 1 can more easily hit the slowed enemies and can deal more damage with their reduced magic defense.
Request backup! Imperial Phoenix! Your sentence is death. Imperial Phoenix! An enemy has been slain! At times I lay awake at night, flooded with memories of yesterday. Answer for your transgressions! Imperial Phoenix! Slain an enemy!
Our third item is Lightning Truncheon, which has an extra damage passive that scales with magic power. It launches an extra lightning attack when our skills hit enemies and has a cooldown of 6 seconds. The lightning will also bounce to nearby targets, dealing damage to each enemy. This adds additional damage to our skills, and also has 10% CDR, bringing our total CDR to the maximum of 45%.
Kneel before your Empress. Gather up the turtle!
Skill 1 launches a total of 3 waves when casted, but each wave is only launched if the previous one hits enemies. For example, if your first wave hits, the second wave is launched, but if the second wave misses, the third wave will not be launched. By the way, the third wave is more powerful as it deals more damage, has a longer and wider AoE, and also pushes back enemies. So try to be accurate with skill 1 and get to the third wave as much as you can. Something that I usually do is to aim the skill so that it lines up with both minions and the enemy heroes. This helps to clear waves quicker and also ensures that the next waves will be launched.
Imperial Phoenix! Initiate retreat! Launch attack! The Phoenix Ray! Imperial Phoenix! Divine Will! Ally has been slain. Your team destroyed the kill! Ally has initiate retreat! Ally has been
For our next item, we'll be going for Holy Crystal. This grants us a massive spike in magic power when it's completed, but the main drawback is its super high gold cost. This means that it's going to take quite a while to complete the item. However, the massive amount of magic power greatly improves the damage of our skills and also Lightning Truncheon's passive. You'll see that we're going to struggle a bit while completing Holy Crystal, and in this match I was really praying that it's going to pay off in the end.
turret has been destroyed. No presence from my path! Initiate retreat! My will will not be challenged. Divine Will! You have slain an enemy! Divine Will! Launch attack!
Skill 2 is also very useful as a vision revealing tool, as it can open up vision in the area that it is casted at. You can use it to check for vision in areas you think have enemies, and it can even reveal enemies hidden in bushes if you cast it into a bush.
I lay awake at night, flooded with memories of yesteryear, of old friends. The Phoenix Ray! Your team destroyed a turret. An enemy has from ashes.
Seems like the enemy Granger is getting pretty fed, and I can assure you it's going to get even worse. But at least this makes the match a bit more exciting, right?
Imperial Phoenix!
When Glue is riding on your teammate, avoid hitting him as the damage will transfer onto your teammate. You are literally killing your teammate if you do that, and I think most players don't even realize this. The best thing to do is just follow that teammate and wait for Glue to hop off, and then kill him after that.
Imperial Phoenix! Our turret is under attack! The Phoenix Ray! An enemy has been slain. Gather the Lord! Divine Will! Launch attack! Divine Imperial Phoenix! Our turret is under attack! Initiate retreat! Imperial Phoenix! Initiate retreat! Burnt peony.
Looks like we got baited by our own team there. I think that situation perfectly highlights Zetian's weakness, which is her lack of mobility. Once she's caught without her battle spell, it's really easy to get rid of her.
Initiate retreat! not be. Imperial Phoenix!
That 𝗟𝗓𝗟 is so fed, he's comfortable hopping inside our base to hunt for kills. We're going to need to target him and get rid of him early, as he's really carrying the enemy team at the moment.
My rebirth is eternal. My legacy, be it glory or infamy, is for history to decide. Kneel for this merciful end.
We're almost done with Holy Crystal to get our big power spike, so it's a good time to talk about our next item, which is Blood Wings. This gives us the second highest base magic power from an item, and also grants us a move speed, buff, and shield. The move speed allows us to be more agile during fights, and the shield helps us tank a couple more hits from enemies. The high magic power also improves our damage and is boosted even more by Holy Crystal's passive.
Witness the wrath of the Imperial Phoenix! Ally has been enemy deployed! Ally has been destroyed a turret! Kneel before Empress. Imperial Phoenix! An enemy has been slain! Phoenix Rampage!
Looks like the match is going really bad right now, and the enemy is going to get a free lord. There's not much we can do about it alone, so we're just going to stay in base and not feed a free kill. In this situation of Lord defense, we should watch our positioning and not take unnecessary damage. If possible, we should also try to get in some poke damage, especially since we have Holy Crystal now and should deal some decent damage to the enemies. This helps to soften their HP so they're weaker when the Lord eventually arrives and they try to end things.
My right to rule transcends technical squabbles. Imperial Phoenix! Inhibitor turret under attack. A sentence is death. Request backup! No help from my side! Ally has triple kill! Imperial Phoenix!
That was a relatively successful defense given the dire situation. We lost all our inhibitor turrets, but at least we didn't lose the game, yet.
Imperial Phoenix!
One advantage of going with this burst damage build is that it has much better wave clear than the utility build. This is important when you need to play defensively, and wave clear becomes extremely important.
The Phoenix Ray! Imperial Phoenix! Imperial Phoenix! No back for my love! Imperial Phoenix! Unstoppable! Imperial Phoenix! Request backup!
For our last item, we'll be going with Divine Glaive for its high magic penetration. This is important as magic defense can massively lower our damage output, and Divine Glaive can counter that. You can see that I made sure to check the enemy's items and defense stats before committing to this item, as Genius 1 can also be a viable item if the enemy's magic defense are low.
Request backup! My legacy! Glory or infamy is for history to decide.
Attack the Lord! Oh, launch attack!
Rule with strength and conviction.
The Phoenix Ray! Ally! Imperial Force! Killing spree! Double kill! An enemy has Imperial Phoenix!
Your sentence is death.
Divine Will! Your team destroyed an
My strategy stands firm.
team launch attack! No rest from my back! Victory!
So what do you guys think of Zetian so far? Do you find her difficult to use? Personally, I think she's pretty balanced and not too hard to use. She needs good positioning and can really benefit from having frontliners in the team to help hold down the enemies. Once you learn her skill set, it's really not too difficult to play her. By the way, you can actually unlock Zetian for free from her Hero Redemption event. Just go to the events page and you should find this event. It's really easy. Just complete the task by logging in daily and playing a couple of matches a day. But remember to claim the tokens so you can redeem Zetian once you have enough. Anyways, I'll probably explore a couple more builds on Zetian in the next videos. So I'll see you in the next one.